Some books about social media. My highest recommendation is join the conversation. I'm not even suggesting that you get these books for you, but if you're like me, you might have colleagues who could benefit from reading some of these books. I work with lots of marketing people in companies who have bought one or two of these books and given them to their CEO or CFO. These are great intro books for C-suite executives. I love Join the Conversation by Joseph Jaffe. It's a friendly book to read. I loved this book by Deirdre Breckenridge, and I wrote a book review about it, PR 2.0. If any of you are PR professionals, even if you're not, frankly, it's a good introduction to social media, but it's a really good book about kind of doing PR the new way, not the old way. And let me break down one barrier, and I wish I'd put this in here. If you think social media is just for young people, you're way off base. There are all kinds of studies that have come out recently showing how quickly we older people are adopting social media. People 40 plus, 35 plus. It is not just for kids, especially Facebook, for example. You know, MySpace still tends to be a little younger, but Facebook, LinkedIn, a lot of these are really for grown-ups and professionals. So don't get caught in that trap of thinking it's just for kids. Have any of you ever used Ning? Ning is like the next big thing. I say that and I'll be gone tomorrow probably. But Ning, I love Ning. I just read an article about Ning. I was glad somebody else loves it too. Ning really doesn't count as a blog. It is an outlet for building social media sites. So you can build social communities on Ning. I have a Ning site for healthcare marketers. So I started this community, and I've got about 150 healthcare marketers from around the country and around the world who all belong to this group. And we've got thousands more who come to the site each month who haven't joined the community. And people can put up posts. We have a blog. You can submit TV ads, print ads. And it's a way where we can all come and just share information. And I'm kind of the moderator or the facilitator. This is exactly what I'm talking about in marketing. Creating an environment where your customers, and these marketers are my customers, can come together and learn and share information. Go to Ning, check it out, create your own community. Tracking visits. Any of you use Google Analytics? Yeah? You've got to track. This is just one little snapshot from Google Analytics where one of our clients in South Carolina actually, this is visits to their microsite that we created. And it shows you geographically, and if you had a mouse and this were live and you were mousing over these, it would tell you the name of the city or town and how many people came during that 30-day period from that area. Then you could click on another option on Google Analytics to see what the URLs or the networks are that those people came from. For my Ning blog that I was just talking about, I have Google Analytics hooked up to that. Once a month I'll go to it, pull up the analytics, and I can see what hospitals visited my blog. So again, it's very targeted. You can mine this information and do incredible things with it. A lot of companies and organizations are starting Facebook groups where your brand ambassadors can join and celebrate. That's Hive marketing. You bring all these people who love your business together into a really small place, i.e. the Hive, and they buzz around and talk about what's going on in your organization. And they talk about you, and then they take that message out to their friends and spread the gospel, so to speak. So this was just one group here in Charleston that I pulled when I was getting ready for this presentation. They've got 143 people in this group. Now you might say, that's not very impressive, 143 people. But to me, that represents a huge opportunity. These are 143 people who cared enough to join your group. They must be pretty darn excited about your brand. And what could you do if you had a group and you're them? How could you use that group? What do you think? You've got an event coming up, you do an email blast out to everybody who's part of that group. Absolutely. What else? Yep. You could do special offers, without a doubt. We have a group of restaurants that's a client of ours. And think about the opportunities for a restaurant. And with the writing on the wall, you could put all kinds of information. You could share recipes. You could talk about special events. You could talk about your chef. You could say what drink is hot that particular night. And because you can post photographs and videos, there is so much you can do to capture your brand there, because that's what you want. You want them to come to your Facebook group and get some sense of your brand. So create a LinkedIn profile. There are all kinds of LinkedIn groups in the Charleston area. Just check it out if you haven't already. Any of you ever heard of Flip Video? This cost $130. It's got incredible quality for web. They have an HD version that's like, $200 now? It comes with a USB adapter, so after you shoot your video on this thing, and all you do is you push the little red button, start and stop. It's that easy. You hold it. It really is an incredible tool. Depending on what business you're in, who knows what the applications are. For hospitals, I'll go in and record physicians. Physicians tend to have a desire to be promoted, and they're fairly confident people. So I'll go in and videotape a physician who wants promotion, and then I'll go back, and within 15 minutes I can edit it and have it up on the hospital website or on YouTube or on their Facebook page. We're building Facebook groups for hospitals right now. It's amazing. So definitely, this is a great thing for talking to customers. College of Charleston, interviewing students on the street and then posting it to the website, or interviewing parents and putting it on the website, talking about how great it is having their kid come to school here. So the applications are limitless, and it's so cheap. It's disposable technology. It's incredible. I highly recommend it. YouTube may or may not be right for your business, just like Twitter may or may not be right. And I'm not even going to talk about Twitter, because that takes us into a whole new realm, and you've got to dedicate time to Twitter. But YouTube, I like. If nothing else, you can set up a private YouTube channel where no one sees it but you. But you can still use it, you can upload your videos to it, and then you can download them from YouTube to your blog. So if you're blogging, depending on what platform you're using, sometimes you just can't upload videos straight to a blog. It's easier you just embed the code from YouTube and boom, it appears. So YouTube can be very useful that way. It can also be great for promoting your business. I mean, YouTube shows up really well on search engines. So again, just in terms of promoting your business. Go home today and set up Google Alerts for your business, whatever it is, and for your name. I saw a speaker once who said you should always have your name plus sucks in a Google alert, so that if anyone's writing about, Dan Dunlop sucks on their blog or website, I'll get a hit for it. But in all seriousness, you should have Google Alerts set up for your name. You want to know if somebody's blogging about you in this day and age, or writing about you in an article, but certainly for your business. And I often will have Google Alerts set up for competitive businesses. And you can set it up where it's immediate or it's once a day, so you aren't getting overwhelmed with the alerts. It's just when you go to the menu options, there's a more button. You click on more, and there's a drop-down menu, and you go to alert. One of the things I love to do is review books on Amazon. Have any of you ever done this? Great way to get your name and your business out there. It shows up tops with search engines. I don't know why, but Amazon does great with search engines. Often in one of my blogs, I'm writing a book review about some social media book or some marketing book. I'll just cut and paste it and go to Amazon and make it a book review on Amazon. And you know how when you pull up a book on Amazon, they'll have the reviews down below. I'm one of those people reviewing those books, and I do it because when people are searching on search engines, it makes me show up really high. And it does position me as someone who's reading these marketing books and cares about this stuff. But definitely do it. And you can also publish lists on Amazon of your favorite book. My top 10 books on social media. That, again, will help you with search engines. The other thing that will help is by commenting on other people's blogs and on news articles. At the bottom of a news article, whatever the newspaper is online, there's a comment box. And once you're registered, you can comment. And you can add a link back to your website at the bottom of that. Again, just ways to make yourself visible online, because you want people to find you and find out what's going on with your organization.